Because you can move, if you just do straight line flight, I believe it is, what is it, 600 divided by 2, so it's 300 meters, which will get you anywhere you want to be, as long as it's just one straight line, someplace and stop.
Well, I can also go like that too. That's still a straight line.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you could end up anywhere in the area. I need another spot hidden check from you.
Okay.
It's at a minus. So, what'd you get?
100%.
0-0. Okay. You do not see these guys on the roof over here at all. You're focused on the ship.
If it had been just, if only I had rolled a 1, then it would have been hilarious.
So where are you going, ish?
Where am I going?
Use that thing, flip it over, and then use it to kind of just determine where you are. And
I'm gonna be
so you're flying in, just to kind of look, and how high do you want to be?
several hundred meters.
Give me a number for several.
180.
Okay, 180 meters. So go ahead and just flip that. Yeah, put that with the black side up. That means you're really, really high.
Yep.
Okay. Silk Shadow is out. Black Flash is gone. Starlight Lord is actually falls from the deck.
What about dive?
Into the water. Divekick landed on the deck.
Water?
Oh, Divekick. Yeah, you went with me. I'm sorry. I thought. Okay, you're still conscious, right?
Yeah.
You
Starlight
see,
Lord.
Starlight Lord is sliding down the deck of the ship as
That's
it's
cool.
tipping.
I
What
just
are you
want to
doing?
run off the pier.
You just jump up and head off the pier.
I trust
So you
Aquarium.
get up and wait. That way?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. He wants off the pier onto the ground, not off the pier.
On the
Yeah.
ground.
Into the water. Wait, who's that? Is that him?
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Why are you moving him? Don't move him.
Okay.
I'm assuming he stood up as a quarter move and then headed this way. Ajax is right here.
Ajax.
He's laying on the ground. He appears to be out. Or no, he's like, you're stunned, right? He's just laying there.
He's probably
Yeah,
fine.
writhing a little bit.
He's probably fine. He doesn't look fine. He looks awful. Okay, so you're heading towards shore. Silk Shadow's out. You see Silk Shadow. Don't forget, don't ignore the dice box. Remember, you see Silk Shadow laying over here, too. She apparently is unconscious.
The dice box is not. That
Yeah,
means that I'm several hundred feet
Let's see.
above.
Starlight Lord continues to slide, and off the edge of the ship he goes into the water. Aquarium. Oh, I'm a blue whale. It's awesome. Ah, my back. Ah. Look, there's a little guy floating down to the bottom. He looks familiar. What do you do?
Yeah.
He's floating right by your eye. Because pretty much a blue whale is immense.
Yeah, no.
So
that's what
only
I said.
part of your head has actually pushed past the ship. Your eye is only now reaching the edge of the dock, which you've destroyed behind you.
Okay.
So you can see, what's his name? Dane?
Starlight Lord.
Starlight Lord. I cannot keep his name in my head. I want to say Starlight. Comes floating down
Okay.
and appears to be in trouble. Yes, very much so. Now you are a blue whale. There are mythologies of blue whales swallowing people. So,
I am underwater, though.
yes.
I'm about to come over in full water. How much do you say?
You can always blow
You're
through the
a
blowhole.
How much would you say?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
He's essentially a whale now. He's a totally a whale. Okay, how much would I say what?
What's the probability of me somehow turning and catching him on the fin?
Not very high because the fins don't articulate very well.
I know, that's what I was asking.
So, what I will allow is if you want to grab him in your mouth, you could.
Why not?
He's
Do
right
it.
there. Okay. I'm not even going to require a roll for that. You grab him in your mouth and you can excavate, or not excavate, you can evacuate the water from your mouth through your blowhole at the same time, if you want, which will at least give him air.
Yes.
It's probably not a comfortable ride,
Probably
and it's
not.
very sticky.
But he'll be living.
Okay. So, NecroNight,
So now I'm stuck in
you're up
by
again.
change.
This guy, you know this guy that you've mind
Yeah,
controlled.
yeah.
You reach the top. You know that this guy that you mind control is going to start breaking out of his mind control. As a matter of fact, he is. Well, they're not. They're technically still laying down, facing each other,
Wait, why would they be laying down?
because they were
Why didn't
snipers,
They
and
get
they
up and.
they never did. They were crawling towards the edge so they wouldn't fall off.
Okay.
Sorry, I figured that they wouldn't get up because they're in pitch blackness, so they just continued crawling
They're
towards
not-
the edges.
But the pitch blackness went away.
Yes,
Well,
it
they
did,
also
but
get
they haven't gotten
up
up yet.
now.
Yes, they haven't gotten up
Okay.
yet, because they've been busy trying to kill each other.
Okay.
So the guy next to you, is probably breaking free of the mind control right now. He will no longer be controlled by you.
Alright, but it's my turn. So
It's your turn. If you want
I
to just
can
do it
mind control
again.
them again.
Yes. You want to
Can
get the
I-
same
okay.
guy?
I'm gonna mind control this guy.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna tell him to run and just
Tackle him
kind of
off.
like body slam this guy
Okay.
right on off.
All right. Tackle that guy like a football star and knock him off the edge. Okay. He has no chance of resisting it. So
So wait, so he doesn't have any chance of resistance?
The points that she put into that and his versus his power, he just can't make the roll.
Oh dang.
Oh, I can make. Okay, he can. If he makes an 01, he
Oh,
can.
so does anybody want me
Everybody should have a
cookies?
chance. 06, he did not make it.
Hey Caitlin,
Oh god, it was close.
It was awful close.
What?
No, everybody should have at least some chance.
Do you want
What's
a
the problem?
fancy cookie?
No.
Oh, fancy cookies.
No.
Okay, so on their round, he will use
Oh, wait.
quarter moves to stand up. This guy's like, what the hell? Who are you? And he's trying to bring his gun to bear on you. It's super close range though. And then this guy's gonna just do a charge on that dude and try to knock him off.
This is hilarious. The shenanigans.
She has mind control. It's powerful stuff. Oh, what am I gonna give him for a number? Fists. What are his fists? How about that? His fist is Jesus. He made it just.
No. He did not make.
So he's just, yeah, he made it. No, he made
He
it.
wanted
He hit
it.
the guy. He hit the guy that was there.
I
Yeah.
thought you meant made it like it's in survival.
No, he tackles the guy. Is this guy is also going to try to punch you? He's too close to use his gun, so he's like, and he's taking a swing at you as it's all simultaneous as the other dude hits him. Yeah.
While he has his gun in his other hand.
Yes. Oh, he did hit you with his fist.
Did he get a minus for that? It's very awkward. He's still holding the gun.
Yeah.
Well, he made it by 60 points.
Ah.
So
I think you made it.
yeah.
Even though his buddies can't rush him forward.
Giant,
Can I
4 points of damage. Do you have any kind of armor? Do you have? You can try to
I
parry.
had martial
You
arts.
can use your fist.
Okay. Martial
Score?
art block
Yes.
him?
Whatever your fist is,
Ooh,
you can use that percentage
Can I like
to try to block.
sweep the leg?
Yes.
No, it's not your turn. But you can't parry. Okay, listen
Parry.
to the words coming out of my mouth.
Parry.
Yes, what a parry means is that you're trying to block his blow. You have the same percentage to parry guys as you do with your fist. So
Okay.
make a roll against your fist. If you make that roll, you've parried 3 points. You took 4.
Damn it.
You didn't make the roll?
No.
Okay, so you take 4 points of damage.
Maybe your martial arts roll? She has martial arts.
Yeah.
Let me check. Let me double check martial arts. It might come into play.
I think it could just make it better odds for her.
It might. It might. What was your roll, Caitlin?
59.
Out of 50? Okay, let's take a look.
Oh, wait. Yes, my fist parries, man.
Subtract 26 from any non-radius melee missile or projectile damage from a single source per action round if this parry is made. So you would get 1d6 instead of just 3 points. But
You have to make the fist parry.
oh well, yeah, and he made it way too much. Even if you use you could also subtract 10% from his attack, but he made it by a lot, like 50 points. So you didn't parry, so you take 4 points of damage. That shouldn't be too bad. And then the other guy hits him, boom, and they both go over the side. This guy goes over with a, ah! And the other guy's just like dead silent, hasn't said a word. And they crash to the ground. And I said it was a 3-meter drop, which is another d6 damage for each of them.
I thought it was more than 3 meters.
They're, no, it's about 3 meters. Their force fields actually kick in as they hit the ground.
Your first fields are
And no, so they're down there fighting now. They're fist fighting. At the same time, Ajax is he still stunned?
Yep.
Okay, I'll have to give him a stun check. Like times 2, remember that.
You said it was
Divekick.
times 1.
It goes up the second attempt. It goes up. So what now? You're still running. So do whatever your run is for that round.
6.
Okay, so is it 12 or 6 under AR?
AR is 12.
So 12 meters, so 6 squares.
So
You
yeah.
run past. You see the silk shadow laying on there. No, you're supposed to be a superhero. Keep that in mind.
I don't even know their names.
Okay, nice. And White Knight is also going at the same time. You've flown up to assess. You're 180 meters up, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And you're looking around. You notice there's a couple of the fire operators over there beating the crap out of each other.
Do I see black shadows? You're actually there?
Yeah, you see this guy. You don't recognize him. He's wearing. Describe yourself again, Caitlin.
No. The other guy, the black
yeah, he
flash
teleported.
guy.
No, this guy's not here. That manager just standing up there.
Okay.
He's gone, dude. He teleported like 200 or 300 meters away. He's gone. He's gone to ground. This guy's trying to get off the boat. He runs past Black Flash's little divot that he made, and it looks like he's heading for some steps. And this boat is continuing to kind of tip. So what are you doing?
No.
So I can see all these people here.
Make your con ×2 check for the stun.
Yes, sir. That'll be 20.
Yep, what are you doing? Quick, quick, quick. From now on, guys, when we start playing the real game, you're going to have like 5 seconds to declare your
No,
action,
did
or we're
not
going to
make
skip
it.
you. Okay, you didn't make it?
I'm
Okay.
gonna go
And I'm
to-
not trying to bust your balls or anything, but there's been a lot of, it's been very slow sometimes
Yeah,
because we
maybe
did a lot
like-
of side stuff going on. But anyway, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna go after the 2 guys on the ground. Energy blast them.
The 2 guys fighting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Move over them, shoot them.
Okay, you can do, quarter move to get most of the way there.
Yeah.
And then you're just,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, they're close enough quarters that I'll allow you one blasting them both. Kaylin, you see this energy guy coming in. Flies to about where? Where are you going to fly to?
The water now?
Where am I
He's
flying
on
to?
off.
Yeah, the quarter move for that is
Probably right there.
30 or 40 meters. Yeah, the flight is super fast. Okay.
Mine right there, go down a little bit. too.
Okay. How low? About that height?
Yeah.
Okay, so about 3 or 4 meters off the ground. And he does. How do you do your blast? I haven't asked you either. Is it? Or is it one-handed or two?
One-handed.
Okay, so one-handed. A blast of white light, right?
Yeah.
Comes out of his hand and hits those 2 guys that are beating each other on the
It'll be
ground.
almost blinding, actually.
Okay, it's very bright. You find it annoying. It's very bright against you, dark.
Stupid, happy looking thing. Yeah.
He looks so heroic. I hate it. I'm brooding.
Let's see. This is 31.
31. Okay, they have 10 armor, 10 energy armor. The force fields kick in. That's 10 points out. So 21 to each one of them. Yeah, those guys are out. They stop moving after he blasts them. Okay.
Yeah.
Silk Shadow, you're still out.
Why am I up there?
What?
Someone put me up there.
Oh, is that? Yeah, where's your
I think
video?
you got meant to be.
He put the wrong video.
I was like,
Sorry about that.
is it in the top
Okay,
of the
Silk
round
Shadow's
yet?
out. Not quite.
I'm just out.
And now it's just top of the round. Because Starlight Lord's out, and so is Black.
Shall I go ahead and make my roll to try to
To
heal
heal.
at one point?
Yes.
Maybe. What do
Remember,
I
if
do?
you roll critical success, you might go more.
5 times cons.
I do not heal at all.
Oh.
I got another 75.
Okay.
You made it. Do you have, what's your
So do
con?
I get?
75, 60.
So what'd you roll? You rolled it, so you get a point back.
Yeah.
Of health?
Yes.
Mine's
So I'm at
85, so
Oh, were you 0
I'm
exactly?
almost always
Oh,
gonna
no.
make that shit.
What
So
were you
I'm
down?
at 0 now.
Okay, so you're at 0 now. That's right, you're at -1. So you're at 0, so you're still unconscious,
Holy,
but you're healed.
jeez.
Yeah, once you get knocked out, it takes a while. Starlight Lord, let's just give him a random roll to see
So,
how he does. He appears to be healing up, but he's down really weak. Aquarium.
Try to move to a safe point for him.
Oh, you've taken damage. Make a check on your con. Your con ×5 to see if you start healing.
oh, okay.
You're moving him to a safe point?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's moving now.
Where? You probably, actually, okay, I'll give you some, like, you want to go out.
Don't go
Or
out.
it's deeper enough to where maybe you can get up and then drop him, like, on the dock or on the dock.
Okay. That sounds good.
Okay. So, again,
This is gonna be grinding.
are you just going to move this round?
Yeah.
I mean,
You need to go
Did
to
you
a
make your
different
roll?
dock.
Yeah.
You get a point back unless you
Or
roll
the
really
dock's
well.
still good.
I'm just gonna try to go as far as I can. If I can get to the dock in one turn, that would be cool. But yeah.
You can probably get there in a melee round with your super speed by kind of getting out from under this ship
Yeah.
and then just coming back towards the end of either this dock or one of the other docks.
One of the other ones.
Okay, because it's intact.
Yeah, for this attack.
Okay. NecroNight, you're up.
Can
You
I?
can see one guy on the ship,
Someone's gonna be in the ICU.
which is actually starting to tip back the way it came,
Yeah.
struggling to just get down the steps. It looks like he's trying to get off that ship.
Wouldn't there be a huge hole in the bottom of the ship too, probably?
Probably. It'll take a while to sink. It's a big ship. It's a
So
freighter.
did they die from the blast?
You don't know. They're not moving.
Okay.
It was a blast of white, terrible white power. That came out wrong.
I'm gonna
White
run
lady.
away.
Okay. Where'd you park the motorcycle? You parked the motorcycle back this way
Back
somewhere.
that way.
Okay. So you're just gonna head off?
So I'm
Yes, you
seeing
can
this
do that.
dark black figure running away.
Yep.
I might shoot you. I probably won't, but
It's
I
up
might.
to you. You have no idea who that is, and you haven't seen him before in the area. He's
Yeah.
not on board the ship.
And it doesn't dress like any of the
The
other
fire
people.
op is still trying to get
Neither
off
did
that
the other
ship.
guy, the black dude. The black.
Keep in mind, if
Yeah.
you just blast
It's
him,
a
he has not
fire.
attacked you.
Okay.
It then is not self-defense.
Okay, I'm not gonna just blast it.
Okay.
I'm saying that
Yeah.
you could. I might cage
You
him.
could, but if you do,
You
and
might
even if
get
he is a
in trouble.
criminal, if you just shoot him in the back,
I'm not gonna shoot him. I could cage him.
I know, I'm just throwing this out, you know this. As law, if this guy's not attacking you, even as a superhero, you could be prosecuted for attacking somebody who's running away from you. You know what I mean? This guy could sue you in civil court, too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bad things that can happen. If somebody's trying to kill you, yeah, hell yeah. All the gloves are off. But if somebody's just running away, yes, it's better to try to capture than to actually attack. So that fire op is still trying to get off the boat.
Is there a door I can go through in the top of the building?
Give me a luck check.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna try and
See if there's a
capture him.
hatch there. There might be like just a hatch.
56
Out
out
of?
of 60.
Yeah, there was one right there.
Oh, sweet.
So you could go run, throw it open, and jump in. You want to just jump in?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
and you just jump
like
in.
the building.
Do you have acrobatics or anything like
I
that?
have super dex and super strength.
Super dex, super strength. Do you have any points in is acrobatics a skill? Give me an acrobatics check. Or a jump check. Your call.
Jump is
Let's do
40%.
jump.
Okay, do a jump check. See if you land on your feet.
No.
Okay, you crash down at the bottom of the ladder.
critical
Oh.
fail.
Critical fail. Kaylee took a point of damage.
Critical.
It
Right
hurt.
triangle.
Basically, you jumped, your foot caught the bottom rung of the ladder, and you slammed into the floor.
Oh.
You shake your head, you look up in time just to see the hatch just kind of slam shut above you. Because
Okay.
you threw it open and it was like one of these kind of, it was like, boom, jump, mess.
And you're
and
trying
boom, it slammed shut on top.
Because you're trying to get away from. You don't want the other heroes to like. Mess
No,
with
she's
you.
running away because, I don't
I'm
know,
just running
for
away.
whatever her reasons
I
are. Okay.
want to go eat something. Maybe. I don't know.
So anyway, the fire ops, Ajax, White Knight, and Dark, and Drop, dang it, Divekick. I gotta get better handwriting. Go at the same time. That fire ops is just trying to get off the ship, okay? Anybody look in that general direction will see this guy is just struggling to try to get
Now,
away
which
from
way?
the
Is he
ship.
trying to get this way or that
Looks
way?
like he's going this way. He's trying to get to
Okay,
the
so
dock.
kind of-
Yeah, he's gonna kind of head this way, but he's having a lot of issues.
Can I see
Oh,
him?
right.
We're home.
Yeah, you can see him. He doesn't have his gun is like dragging behind him on the cord that connects it to the power pack. Did you make your con check?
yes, sir, I
Times
did.
3?
Yeah.
Can I go?
Yeah, right on it actually.
Okay, so you're awake again. Divekick,
Can-
you just wrote noise.
I wanted to go.
Yes, you're gonna.
I'm gonna go cage him.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, yeah. You can do a quarter move to get to him, and then you can activate the cage power. It looks like he's just heading towards the dock.
Yeah, but I'm gonna capture it because we want.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that.
I-
This cage forms around him.
Can I
think
set
you can roll for
the?
that.
Can I set the cage so that it like will shear off the gun cord?
No, it's well, I don't know. Is it? It's probably like an actual cage with bars.
Well, I can also make it completely cube.
Yeah, if you want to do that, if you want to completely seal him up, yes, you could.
Yeah, completely
Okay.
cube him.
Yeah, you cube him in, and it shears the gun cord.
What's
The gun kind of falls to the deck.
what's
Yes.
the material?
It's white.
Yeah, it's
It's a
energy.
hard,
Blinding.
hard energy.
Yeah, it's probably pretty bright, but the guys, you see the goggles like go dark. It looks like there's some kind of adjustment goggles. Probably what made his dazzle attack completely effective.
Can I move? I can move the cage, right?
Yeah, you can move the cage. For me, it takes the whole of your action.
Yeah.
But next round you can move it. The ship actually seems to be settling back this way now. You don't know what happened to the. Let's see. Silk Shadow is unconscious.
Yeah, I have no idea what happened.
Black Flash is gone. Starlight Lord is in your mouth, and it's your turn. You can actually come up by the next dock and very
Gently.
easily, gently deposit Starlight Lord.
Let's do that. Because I'm almost out of energy.
He was at negative, so he was completely unconscious. You almost had energy. Okay, you drop him on the deck at the end of the dock where Joe's Grill was. I think it was Joe's Grill, wasn't it? And you gently put him down. He's down there alone. That was moving to do it this round. So next round you can change back to yourself if you want, or whatever you want to do. NecroNight.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Well, I guess I fell into the building.
Yeah, it's a warehouse. It looks like it's a warehouse.
Warehouse.
There's lots of crates and junk.
So I'm gonna
It's
try
very
to
dirty.
limp away toward my
Okay.
motorcycle.
Okay, you find a door. You'll be able to find a door here shortly. You've got Ajax. You woke up, right? Okay,
Yes.
so you're up.
I'm
We're
gonna.
technically out of combat, guys. You've captured the only dude that's still standing. There's still several people that are sliding towards the water. Or no, they didn't make it.
All these
They're still on the deck. but because the thing tipped and then it tipped back again, and now it's doing this number. So those guys are like flopping around on the deck.
And this guy here?
That guy is standing up finally, because your power should be over by now, John, right? On that dude's helmet?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but he looks badly shaken.
And probably hurt.
He was expecting it, so he was actually able to ease himself to the ground and not get hurt.
So I'm standing up, and I'm gonna go ahead and.
And you see that guy standing up, and that guy sees you, and that guy's like,
No, thank you. No, thank you.
his gun is on the ground by a cord or something.
I just kind of
He goes, ah!
wave it off and just.
You like this to him, he's like,
Yeah.
You gonna go get him?
And so I'm actually gonna go after.
you guys hear sirens in the distance.
I'm gonna go see about the silver
No, you don't. You're not. Sorry.
ghost.
Okay, you're gonna head over there? Yeah, head over there. You could,
Silk
you
shadow.
got up, you could move most of the way towards her this space. And actually, since we were technically out of combat, you guys don't have to go by combat rounds anymore. What were you gonna do after you deposited him?
I was going to turn back human, climb up onto the dock, rip his lab coat so I can make myself a
Face mask.
face mask and a loincloth.
Naked man! Okay, and then you're doing what?
Make myself a loincloth and
Okay.
and a
You could just take his coat off, too, and like
No.
wrap it around. No, okay, so
No,
you were busy
I'm
working
doing-
on
I'm
that.
doing
People are like,
that.
what is he doing? That naked man! You're gonna manage to make your escape without any incident.
that was actually.
You've captured one, and you can capture this other guy too if you want.
I guess I will.
Really?
I'm gonna fly them off to the jail.
Okay, you can fly those two guys off to jail. There's still some unconscious guys on deck. You're tending to her wounds. Is there a first aid skill?
Yeah, man.
There is.
25%.
Okay, you can try first aid. I'm gonna run it just like Call of Cthulhu.
Wonderful.
So you can do.
All right, I failed.
You failed. Okay, so you're just tending to her as best you can.
Just like, calm down, just calm
I
Yes.
have a little bit of points in first aid.
Unconscious.
You're also
Oh,
silver. Yeah, you can do him. He's really
You
bad.
failed.
He's knocked
down. You
out.
failed horribly.
Like he's really knocked out. He needs to go to the hospital.
Okay.
He really needs to get to the hospital. He is torn up. I
Okay.
forget who hit him, but he got messed up.
You got impaled by bullets. You
Yeah,
got shot.
armor is something that is a good idea, guys.
What? Oh.
Armor is an
Not
awesome
enough
idea.
points.
So,
The problem is,
It does become a problem. That means you have to lower some of your skills. What are you doing?
are there still some people around?
Yeah, there's a lot of people. The people in Joe's Grill, this whole combat took probably less than a minute. We ran through 5, 6, 7 rounds. I know it went really slow. I'm not used to this game system, so I apologize. But
it's a little bit more than a minute.
the people who were over at Joe's Grill in line waiting were kind of watching this and they're like, oh my god. Especially when the dock collapsed.
And the whole crane
Yeah,
fell over.
The crane fell over. It was a mess. What are your plans? Do you want to wait for an ambulance? Do you want to try to get her somewhere?
I'm gonna see if I
And
can
the same
kind
with
of.
you. Like you're getting ready to run
I guess
away.
she's entirely out at this
Okay.
point in time.
She is unconscious.
I'm going to try
Where you
to say
at?
carry her away from the dock. Just
Okay.
I'll try to kind of carry her away from the pier so that it doesn't collapse or anything.
I rolled,
Okay.
I rolled
Oh,
a
but
1
I
for
could,
healing myself.
Can you make things lighter
I
too?
could make her
It's
lighter,
still gonna
yeah.
be 1v3.
Yeah, so I can just
No,
kind
it's
of
two
pull her
here.
over my shoulder, yeah.
That's
Thought it was
convenient
two.
in real life.
Oh yeah, regen. Don't forget. Okay, guys, regens. Don't forget. You guys will start healing yourself up. Except for the ones that are badly hurt, like you and Starlight Lord got down to negative 19.
I'm good.
You guys are going to have to go to the hospital. So you will heal your points over time very quickly because heroes just regenerate fairly quickly.
So what about being at
You
0?
too.
So
Zero's
I don't
fine.
have to go to the hospital?
No, you're not going to have to go to the hospital. You're at -1. You will need some long-term care because when you take points under 0, those are permanent losses. So you can only go up to 12 until you get like a week's medical care. Does that make sense? You'll still regen that because they're superheroes, so they bounce back fairly quickly. So you're going to actually bounce back. You will eventually completely heal. Any damage you took will come back. 'Cause
I
you
had
never went
1
below
point
0,
left.
did you? You just kept getting stunned.
I had 1 point.
Right, so you're going to heal up. Caitlin, you're going to
10
heal up.
points.
You're still going to heal up before morning, you're going to be fine.
Okay.
Superheroes, it's unrealistic in that way that you guys are normal people, but you're super people too. So you do heal very quickly. Starlight Lord needs to go to the hospital. He's messed up.
Yeah.
He might not make
I
it.
will try to wave someone down to get.
Oh yeah, if there's a crowd outside of the grill, you can just say, somebody call an ambulance, and they will. They're like, that's a naked man. Who's that naked hero? Who's that naked guy?
Naked man.
And okay, because I was thinking you would have the whale jump out of the water and then turn into you and land on the dock. Naked guy. The police show up. The ambulances show up. there's a couple of guys missing. One guy drowned. That dude that went down. Oh no, he was conscious when he got knocked in. No, yeah, he was conscious because someone forced him to hypnotism. Weren't you the hypnotized?
Yep.
The one guy jumped in the water. Was it Caitlin?
Oh, Caitlin
Did
did it.
jump in the water? Okay. That one guy jumped in the water. He's probably escaped. Actually, no. He climbs up a ladder, choking because his gas mask didn't actually like keep the water out. It just keeps gas and stuff out. So he had trouble. And he's captured.
Broken back guy is probably.
Broken that guy. He's gone. Yeah, he would have drowned. It was cool though, John. It was very cool.
Black
Yeah,
Flash
yeah.
got away.
Black Flash got away. He has a teleport power that he hardly used any of his energy points, so he was able to easily use his teleporting power to get away somewhere. He probably had. I should have had Caitlin stumble across him in the warehouse, still trying to stand up, but he's away somewhere. And I think that's where we're going to wrap up the scenario. A long time, longer than I expected.
So I guess so. We never actually ended up seeing Dr. Dread.
No. No, if you wanted to continue, I don't want. I'm only using this scenario as kind of a test, so I'm not going to continue it. But what you do, well, what you find out is that some Force people show up from that same guy shows up, and it turns out that. The Fire people don't know anything about Dr. Dread. They're with Fire. But what they find out, what you do find out from them is that they were removing electronics. This was a ship that was used by Fire to work on stuff out at sea so that no countries would be involved and they wouldn't be disturbed. You also capture there are a half a dozen other people on board. They were technicians who worked on some of the electronics that they were stealing, or they were taking on. When you meet with Haven Stewart, those of you who meet with him, who are not in the hospital, no, you're not in the hospital, you're in the hospital.
Doppelganger.
Your doppelganger's going to go whoop and disappear eventually. So,
That's the exact noise he makes too.
so hospital with, yeah, Starlight Lord.
I'm not in the hospital, so I'm just gonna be giving the police the people I have
Right.
captured.
When you meet with Haven Stewart, he notes that while you were occupied at the dock, Dr. Dredd and his crew of supervillains were at Stanford University. That's your school.
Oh man.
Stealing information on the university's highly successful recombinant DNA experiments, including several laboratory specimens and successful experimental subjects. Apparently, he fed information that he was on board the ship in order to distract superheroes here, so they would not respond there.
He is smart.
Dr. Dredd is very smart.
He was LTUs.
So,
The old ruse.
He's in charge of Force.
Oh, as we saw, campaign's over.
that's where we're going to end it. Like I said, this is just a play test with characters that you guys can use again or not, depending upon whether you want to.
I like my character, but I want to give him some bulletproof armor.
You know,
You don't like your character, Caleb?
yeah.
I'm sorry.
But it's okay because it sets up another character maybe.
Okay, and the next time that I run, I hopefully will have the rules a little bit more better under my belt. It'll be sometime next month, and we'll meet separately from the actual first game to set up some characters if you guys want to set up new characters. Next weekend is Call of Cthulhu, which is a lot easier.
Where are the women at?
So what?
Where are the women at?
That's where all the white women at.
All right, and that's where we'll
You're
end.
the